Hello. Welcome back to Tommy and 10. It has been a hot minute since I have done one of these videos. I think my last video on YouTube was me talking about my experiences with racism, and I haven't really felt like posting many Tommy and 10s. It hasn't felt appropriate because of the Black Lives Matter movement, and yeah, it kind of just didn't feel right. But I'm back, and today we are going to talk about tuning in. What does that mean? You're probably like, Fontaine, what are you talking about? Tuning in, I'm talking about getting that mind-body connection. If you've done my workouts before, if you've trained with me before, I will always tell you what is working. Getting that mind-body connection when you're working out is so important, because you want to know, okay, if I'm doing a hip bridge, for example, I want to feel it in my glutes and I want to feel it in my hamstrings. I don't want to feel it in my lower back. So knowing what you're feeling and what you're working is really important, but also that mind-body connection on an energetic level, on a vibe, on whatever you want to call it, whatever your thing is. For me, it's just the energy. I feel to tune into that is really important, because that can set you up for the week. It can set you up for achieving your goals. It can set you up for not achieving your goals, or it taking longer to achieve your goals. And so I just think it's really important to get that mind-body connection. And if you're part of my Facebook group, the Mindful Movement Method, you will know this is what I'm all about. So, top tips is 3 things that you need to do to tune in and to be aware, or that you can do, not that you need to do, that you can do. So the first one is awareness. Bringing awareness to your thoughts, to your body, to your feelings, to what's going on with you is so important. If you are not aware, if you are just blissfully going through life having no idea how you feel or what your triggers are, or just the energy that you give off and that you absorb and take in from other people, then it can actually have a huge impact on you negatively, but also in the most positive way. Bringing awareness to your mind and your body is not only crucial when you're working out, but also when you are recovering, when you are trying to do something positive for yourself that will give you that self-care, that self-love, that self-acceptance. If you're unaware of how your body feels and what your body needs, what your mind needs, then you can't do anything about it. You can't change it, and you can't help it. You can't bring in even more positivity to you. So that first one, awareness, that mind-body connection, and that whole what do I need is so important. Your second one is your breath. Now, for a lot of us, we breathe from our chest, and that's where we hold a lot of tension through our neck and our shoulders. So you can do this sitting down, lying down, working out. If you've done any of my classes, then you know I'm all about connecting that mind and body through your breath. So right now you can do it. You can really tune in to where you're breathing from. So if you're breathing from your chest and your chest rises and falls, I want you to place your hand on your stomach, or maybe around your rib cage, and I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose. You should feel your stomach raise and your ribs expand, and then exhale out through the mouth. You should feel everything compress back in. That is where you want to breathe from your diaphragm, from your core, from that midsection. So not only are you filling your lungs up, but you're breathing from the space that you should be breathing from. That is going to allow you to just do so much more. When you're working out, you might be like, oh, I really hold my breath. Like, how can I get out of that? Or when you work out and it's the hardest part of the movement, you want to take that exhale then. If you're literally feeling stressed and like you're about to spiral out of control, 5 slow, deep breaths. Physically, your body cannot go into a stressed state when you take those deep breaths. It is impossible for you to actually physically have that stress release of cortisol being released throughout your body, which then generates the heart rate to go up, the adrenaline to be pumped. It's impossible if you take 5 deep, slow breaths. So our breath is so important to tuning into ourselves and to figuring out what it is that's going on in our heads and in our bodies. And then third and finally, it is your adjustment. Another one that is so important. You need to figure out what is going on with yourself. So for example, if you get up in the morning and you are starting your day, you feel really tired, you maybe didn't sleep very well, or you're just super sore from working out the day before, or even the day before that, 2-day DOMS is a serious thing. Whatever that feeling is, tune into yourself. Take some slow, deep breaths. What is it that you need? Is it an energy shift? Is it a body mindset shift? They're 2 different things. So an energy shift, do you need to actually do something to bring yourself up, give yourself a little bit of energy to calm yourself down, whatever that may be? Is it a mindset shift? Do you need to think, okay, I've got to achieve something today, I've got to meet a deadline, or I've got to, for me sometimes it's teaching a class in the evening and I feel tired. It's like, right, I've got to have that mindset switch of who am I? I've got to show up and I've got to really give my all to this class. So it's a mindset shift, it's an energy shift, or it might actually just be a body shift. It might just be an adjustment to your goals, to what you have planned for the day. If you've got DOMS, you're really sore, maybe you can feel an old injury starting to niggle up. Well, rather than going hard again, do you just need to recover? Do you need to have a nice long hot bath filled with Epsom salts? Do you need to do some walking and stretching just to let that body relax and recover? Or do actually you feel really sluggish and you're like, oh, I feel horrible? Get yourself outside, power walk, go for a run, go for a jog, do some strength training. It doesn't have to be crazy workout. It could just be 30 minutes of Pilates. Whatever it is, recognize what your body needs and make that adjustment to achieve what it is that your body and your mind needs. So that is my Tell Me in 10 on how you can focus on tuning into your body and your mind, what it is that you can do to hopefully shift whatever it is that you're feeling. I hope that helps, and this is Tell Me in 10. I will see you again very soon.